my little forge I just made here. So we got some dryer lint under that little fine stuff. What we have here is we have an air pump running to a steel tube, running directly in there. So we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. And then we're going to go ahead and add wood and charcoal after we get it going. This is going to be a trial and error thing. It's just something I made real quick. I want to do some forging, so hopefully this stuff's not too wet, but we'll find out. Take off. Everything's still kind of wet, so this might be a fail. I might be taking an L on this one, but we'll give it a shot. Some of this thinner stuff is burning pretty quick, but some of this other stuff's burning not so quick. So let me make sure I get this down in there because we need this on fire. Okay. We need ignition. We need combustion. Okay. We need that going up. Okay. I might got it taken off. Spark stuff's kind of, there we go. That's just taking off for me. That's what I need. I'm excited. I'm ready to forge some steel. I got some steel to forge, so if I can get this stuff taken off, that'd be great. So we're going to peel that bark off there. We don't need the extra smoke. Taken off a little bit. As you can see, using my little hatchet where I can to get some of that bark off there. Now if this bark was dry, what I would do is I'd rub it together and make it a fiber and use that. I would make that as my starter. But since it's not at that point, I can't use it. So basically what I got going right now is that. So let's keep adding pieces, making sure all are stacked up. We got it heating up, so we're going to keep adding to it to make sure we get everything burning. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and throw a couple small pieces on here. We want that to start drying out and start catching. So let's get that bark off there. I don't recommend doing this like this, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Get that bark off there. Let's go and get it started. Okay. Top down, get that bark off. Yeah, this stuff's kind of wet, but yeah, that's the sound of some wetness. The wind's taking off. She's catching, so that's good. There we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop one piece right here, this nice fibrous piece. We got that catching right now, so everything's taking off how it should. Getting quite a bit of smoke. And basically,
I might just go down the way and give me some bacon and fries.
yeah, boy, that rain's coming now. Looks like I got my Ford started a little too late. We're going to keep adding to it. We want that to catch. Ah, buddy, that's a strong piece right there. So we're just going to throw that one right up on top. Let that get some. Right there, throw that in there. Basically trying to get all the dry stuff I can. Just keep splitting it and then until I get it built up high enough. That way I can go ahead and add air. When I do that, that's going to bring it way up. And then at that point I can go ahead and start throwing steel and throw my charcoal on there. And I can get the steel in there. So far so good. We're getting really damp wood taken care of. Some pieces are damp, some aren't, but kind of like a teepee, just keep stacking it. Get the thinnest pieces you can get. Okay, I'm going to split it again because I want it to catch faster. There we go. We want real thin fibers. It's going to help us out a lot. Okay. Stuff in there. And you want to just start building the teepee around it. Okay. Kind of building up your teepee. And if you got a longer piece, like this one, let me split it real quick and I'll show you what I do. It's if you have steel toes. Sometimes you can bust them and split them. Okay. Get it down far enough. But what you can do, you got it going pretty decent right now. Let me split this one and I'm going to show you. So she's going. I don't want to add the air yet. I might, just to see. I don't want to put it out. It ain't gonna go out now, but I might throw a little piece in there. So we're just kind of building up to it. That's the main thing right here. You guys can see. So we got it going. We got it going on. And you notice, man. Anyways, that's what I was going to show you guys real quick. If you get a piece like this, you can't break it. You can't break it in half. What you can do take it like this, put it on your boot. You got steel toes, like this. Snap that piece in half, just like that. See that? That way you can actually have a piece that's, you know, good enough to go. So let's just keep splitting these down. Oh, don't do what I do when you're holding this. Don't hold it like that. It's not smart. We want to expand this, and you know what? We're just going to go ahead and start putting on these bigger pieces. The main thing is I don't want to knock the whole thing down either, so let's do this. Let me move some of this stuff over just a little bit. Okay. We're starting to get it going on. Everything's looking good now. We're going to start building that up around it. Okay. One piece inside another. Something like that. Put one there. Get one in the back. I'm trying to avoid anything with the bark on it because I don't want all the smoke with it, but you know, it's part of the game. That. And it's taken off pretty good, so. And I'm using what I harvested off the tree out of the front yard. Okay, so get that bark off there. Okay. Yeah, you gotta peel it back just a little bit. Get the bark off there. That bark causes a lot of smoke. You don't want the smoke. Okay. Let's go ahead and chop that shit back. And what I use like another block, a piece of wood, and I hit on that because I'm working in gravel right now. Get that wet stuff off there. Peel it back so you got something you feel is worth throwing in there. Maybe split it down a little bit so it catches faster. Right? You know, something like that is going to help it out. You know, this little piece right here. Throw a piece up in there. It's catching pretty good, so we're feeling pretty good about this. Let's get a couple other pieces in there. No, let's throw this guy in like this. Just like that. I'm trying to avoid the bark, but so as you guys can see, it's building up pretty good. Get that knot off there. Get as much of that wet stuff off there as you can. You really don't want the smoke when you're trying to work out of this, but it doesn't really, you don't have to, you know, peel the bark off. I just do that. But as you can see, we got it going pretty good right now. It's snap, crackling, and popping. So at this point, make sure we got a nice even burn. We got a couple good pieces, so now you throw this guy in there too. This piece is pretty good. We'll throw that in there. We want this stuff to start burning, so yeah, that's a good crackle. Oh shit, it's hot. And here comes the rain, buddy. This is... So let's go ahead and add some air, and we'll see how much it takes off. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm hoping this rain doesn't put my forge out. Which it might. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and put some steel in there. This is my anvil. It's like 15 or 20 pounds. It's the smallest one I have at Harbor Freight. A couple extra pieces of wood. And what you want to do is you take your whatever piece of metal you're going to use, and it's got little holes in this barbecue grill. I'm going to go ahead and just shove it in there. right in the center without knocking all my fire over. Okay. Just like that. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and add my charcoal real quick. I'm going to hit the pump a little bit, bring it up. There we go. That thing cooking. What I'm going to do is add my charcoal, because this charcoal is still good. This is more of a longevity thing. I mean, you get the longevity out of the wood too, but it just gives you a little extra. And basically the only thing I have to do now, since I got it going pretty good, close the lid, blow the holes up here. Oh yeah, that fucker's hot. Okay, so you guys can see. That's a homemade forge right there. So I'm gonna grab some gloves. Look at the flame coming out of there. Look at that flame. You guys see that? So I'm gonna grab some gloves and we're gonna start pounding steel as soon as I get it where I want it. Oh, that's hot. Got my anvil. You want to have some high temp gloves. These are my welding gloves. I'm gonna have to back this up. I don't want to burn my shit up. My mic. That thing is burning, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So the steel's not glowing yet. That's what we want. When the steel is glowing red hot, you can forge it. Okay, but you can't forge steel that ain't there yet. So we got a little bit to go. So I'm gonna add some more wood. And okay. Yeah, we need more wood. We're going to throw that in there quick. Put that forge on again. Ooh, she hot. She is hot. Get right up in there. We want it right in the bottom. Something like that. And what I'll do is, I'll put it like that. There we go. So I got my anvil propping it up, right? And that's going to keep me right in there. We want to get all this stuff kind of centered over. We want to make sure we're getting this thing nice and hot. Okay. We need the heat. So we'll go ahead and do that. Close this guy back up. Get the air in there. guys see what's going on. Okay. Look at that flame, buddy. That flame's coming all the way out to here to the anvil. Oh, she hot. That's a big one right there. Yeah, I'm not seeing cherry red hot yet, so. Not even hot yet, so that's good. Old Raptor's cherry red. So we'll just go ahead and bring that up. Pop this guy open. What we're gonna do. Getting a lot of slag on there. I think we're about there. We still rolling? Okay, cool. Alright, let's forge some shit. At this point, I can forge. Okay, I think it's cherry hot. Red hot, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You guys see that? Red hot, let's get it. Okay, it cooled down pretty good, so let's get that back in there. But you guys get the concept, that's pretty much it. Basically what you're going after is hot steel, so we'll just allow that to keep cooking. And that's oh, we're still rolling, okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right here. And as you guys can see, I'm going to go ahead and upload this one, and then we're going to come back and start forging, so that'll give it time to heat up. But that's my homemade forge. As you can see, my paint's starting to burn off the grill, so we're just going to let that go for a little bit, and we'll get back to it. Alright guys, appreciate it.